Right now I have with me as my guest of the evening Sarah Goldstein. Now she's the director, writer, and choreographer of a musical, a three-act musical as a matter of fact, called Here We Go Again. And it's being presented by the JCC Senior Center at Adas Kodesh Shalem Synagogue this Saturday night. This lady has quite a list of credentials. I'm just going to tell you some of them. She received her A.B. at the University of Delaware, her M.S. in Music Education at the University of Pennsylvania. She attended University of Virginia, Temple University, University of Toronto, and Peabody College. Now, she's a former supervisor and teacher of music in northern Newcastle County. Some of you may remember her. You may have had her as a music teacher. She was a teacher of music in the Wilmington Public School System for many years. She's a former president of the Delaware Music Education Association, a former president of the Delaware branch of Association of Childhood Education International. She's sung and done solo roles with the Wilmington Opera Society and Capella Club, and she studied, performed, and taught ballet and folk dancing. Not only that, in dramatics, she's won awards for acting and directing in all state play competitions and festivals. That's just part of it. But let's meet her now, Sarah Goldstein. Hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Did I get all that right?
I think you did pretty well.
Sarah, now you're the director of the three-act musical called Here We Go Again, which is being presented by the JCC Senior Center this Saturday night at the Adas Kodesh Shalem Synagogue. You'd done this show before, hadn't you?
We've done this last December. We did 3 performances, and it was so well received that the Adas Kodesh Shalem decided a lot of people hadn't seen it, and they would like to present it again. So Saturday night, April the 3rd, we are on the boards once again.
Are tickets still available?
Indeed, yes.
Now the show, does it have a plot, or is it a series of skits, or how is it structured?
No, in fact it has 3 plots. There's comedy, singing, dancing, a little bit of heart-pulling strings, heartthrobs, and a lot of fun generally. It is very colorful, and a lot of people have had a lot of things to do with it.
Now this cast is a little unique, isn't it?
It certainly is. The ages run from 60 to 84, and they are a very exciting bunch to work with.
Really?
Yes.
So how large is the cast?
We have over 40 singers, dancers, actors, actresses, and assisting personnel. And people have just been wonderful in the things that they have accomplished at a time when a lot of people decide that they're just going to sit still and fold their hands.
How did this group get started?
Well, several years ago, I had been teaching folk dancing and singing, and the groups had progressed to the point where they were invited to perform at other senior centers and retirement homes. And when the 5th anniversary of our senior center was approaching, Mrs. Sid Nitel, who's the center director, decided that we needed to have something very outstanding, and persuaded me to meld the singing and the dancing that I was doing into some kind of a play. And once having made the decision, we progressed from there.
How did you discover the talents of these old people?
Well,
or elderly citizens, I should say.
Yes. They read for me, they sang for me. We discovered some voices that they didn't know they had. Having known some of the people for a long time, I knew their characters. Some of them were funny, some of them were droll, some were satirical, and going by the things that I knew and that I was discovering, we were able to place them in the parts in the play.
So now, this play again, when is the run on the show? It'll be this Saturday night?
This Saturday night at 8:30 at the Adas Kodesh Shalem congregation.
Now, these people, do they have any play experience at all?
Well, not one of them had ever been on a stage before. Nobody had ever sung in public before, or recited, or done any kind of play acting. They didn't know stage right from stage left. They didn't know how to project their voices. There were a lot of things that they had to learn.
Well, I imagine that this show experience has had effect on their lives.
It certainly has. They have become more disciplined in their lives. They find less to complain about their aches and their pains and their arthritis. They volunteer to do things now where before they had to be coaxed to do things. Their whole attitude toward life and living has really been changed. And many things have also gone into the change. In fact, as a result of our first play, Age is Only a Number, we had a marriage. The curtain puller married one of the leads of the play.
How romantic.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to become an annual production?
Well, since we did a show in 1980 and another one in 1981, and everybody's very much head up about going on with their stage experience, I would expect that something in the future will also take place.
Oh, Sarah, thanks for coming on our show. When is the show again?
Saturday night, this coming Saturday night, 8:30 at the Adas Kodesh Shalemeth congregation.
And what number can people call for tickets?
There is a number. I'm not so sure that I know
Maybe we can put that up on the
offhand.
screen now.
Right,
And I want to thank you for being a guest on our show. I wish you the best. This has been Sarah Goldstein,
Thank you.
the musical director and choreographer and writer of Here We Go Again, and I invite you all to go see that show this Saturday night. Thanks, Sarah, for being on our show.